Hello and welcome to this Digital Camera Magazine video tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to run through three basic enhancements for almost any picture, starting with levels, which will set your black and white points. Then we'll look at adjusting the saturation of the image, so the color saturation, making it more vibrant or taking the color away. And then finally sharpening, just to take out that blurriness which is often associated with a raw digital image. So to get started, we're going to just make a duplicate of the background layer, and then we're going to start by taking a look at the levels. So if you create a new adjustment layer by clicking on the new adjustment layer icon, select levels, and that'll bring up the usual levels dialog window. Now what we're going to do is just use the black pipette to select a black area on the picture. Then we're going to change pipettes to the white pipette, and we're going to select a white area on the image. It's going to be quite tricky to do on a picture like this. And then what we're going to do is just to use the midtone slider just to adjust the midtones of the image. And you can see that basically by doing those adjustments on or through the levels, we've got a lot more of the detail of the hair, we've extracted a little bit more from the background, and we've already enhanced the image quite a lot. So if we click OK just to apply that adjustment layer, the next thing that we want to do is just to tweak the saturation. So again we're going to go down to hue saturation, and then we're just going to nudge the saturation up slightly. So we click on OK, and once we're happy with our hue saturation adjustments and our levels, just select all of those layers, go Ctrl E just to flatten them down into one. Now we've got to the final stage, which is applying an unsharp mask to the image just to sharpen up the details. So if we go to Enhance, Unsharp Mask, and then we want to scroll the preview window to the eye. If you do your sharpening around the eye, that is sort of the central focal point. When anyone looks at a portrait, it's always looking at the eyes first, so make sure you got the eyes, or you sharpen to the eyes. So if we take a look, we've got our amount here. If we reduce these all down to 0, and then we take our amount up to about 60 to 70%. At the moment you shouldn't see any difference in the sharpness. Next we're just going to adjust the radius up to about 4.5 pixels, and a threshold just softens it out slightly, and we're going to do that to about 5. If we have a look at the sharpening at the moment, we've gone just a little bit over the top there, so we'll just take that down to about 4, and you're just looking for something which looks nice and sharp but hasn't started to go on that sort of painterly look effect. So if we just scroll around the face just to see how that looks, and if we're happy with that, we can just click OK, and that will apply that to that layer. If we just quickly go back in and we just have a look at the adjusted layer compared with the original, and we can see how those three very quick enhancements have really improved the quality and the vibrance of this image.